I'm here with the one and only ATX Cypher at PAM Studios. How's it going in 2021 with you? The year has flown by.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot going on, but been working with my music. It's doing good numbers out there, and then I decided to throw this music festival together. So got a bunch of my hip hop buddies, a lot of local ATX dudes. It's gonna be dope, man. Just dropped a few music videos, Rap Appetite, man. Check it out.
That's cool. Really looking forward to that. That should be great. But just getting into it, man. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Minneapolis. I lived there about half my life, and then came down here. Just need a change up. But so I'm like 50-50 ATX, Minneapolis. But this is where I'm rapping out of, recording out of, all my stuff's out of here. So we ATX Cypher.
Cool. Well, talk about your childhood. I mean, did you play any sports, or what kind of kid were you?
Yeah, man, I've always been rapping and stuff, but I was an active kid, playing sports and stuff, but I'm a smaller dude, so, we hit high school, couldn't really play football and basketball no more, so I guess I had to stick to rapping, but man, I just grew up playing sports, being active, healthy kid, just hanging out, rapping, and eventually came down to Texas to do the music thing.
Cool. I mean, you mentioned high school. What high school did you go to?
It's called Richfield High School. It's like right off border of Minneapolis.
Okay, so you went out in high school out in Minneapolis. Oh,
yeah,
cool. And then you
right when I graduated high school, about that time is when I came down.
So what was the first artist that got your attention?
I mean, my stepdad used to always listen to Tupac, so it was always Tupac. Tupac had all his albums, all his videos and everything, so it's always that. And then I mean, like more recent, Freddie Gibbs is dope, Andre 3000's dope, Dom Kennedy. Any kind of lyricist out there is what I'm into.
That's cool. Yeah, Tupac's probably one of the most quotable rappers out there, man. You can great music. So like, how did you get into music though?
Just rapping, and then eventually people telling me from freestyling and just being in the lunchroom rapping, like, you should really do it. And so after a while, enough people telling you that, you're like, all right, you know what, maybe I should do this. That's how I originally started.
So I take it that's how you got the name Cypher.
Yeah.
You was in the lunchroom, busting out the ciphers,
kicking battles, rapping, doing beats with my hands and all that.
See, there you go, old school with it. That's great. So we're big fans of the song Gonna Be Okay. We actually got it streaming on our site right now. It's lit. No. We love that song. Yeah. How did that come about, that song with you and King Kenobi?
Yeah, so me and Kenobi were working on a whole collab tape, and a lot of them on there were kind of darker and just grimier. So we were like, man, we need something a little more uplifting on this one. So I heard that beat, and I was just trying to think of something like happy, something more uplifting that people could listen to, instead of always trying to talk shit and this and that. So the hook came into my head. I hit Kenobi up, and that's how we did it. Yeah, it's kind of just a song about and COVID was happening, all this shit was happening, so it was just a bunch of negative. So it's basically the song just saying, everything's gonna be all right, man. Just keep on pushing.
It's really catchy. That like I sing that all the time, man. And then the whole thing, it was great.
Yeah, the whistle kills it.
It does. It does. It definitely puts the stamp on it. So I actually saw a post about you saying that you write raps in your daughter's school notebook, which I find hilarious.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Does she know some of your raps before you even lay them?
Yeah, I mean, she probably shouldn't know as much as she does, but she does. And I mean, it's not like I'm like, hey, where's her notebook? I'm gonna write in this. It was just like the pad that was there, So, and I thought it was funny because one page was like, third grade math, and the next one's like some triple entendre syllables and stuff. It was pretty cool.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of still like English. I mean, you're showing her English and music mixed together. So
yeah, someone commented, man, I bet she does good in like the talent shows and stuff like that.
Busting out your raps, that would be hilarious. Oh man, that's cool. I thought that was really funny and dope too, because I can see people doing that just because you're reaching for something.
Yeah, I don't got a notepad.
Okay, well there it is. It's right there. Yeah. That's a loose leaf. I can still do what I need to do.
Yep.
So you mentioned festival. So tell us about the Bars, Jars, and Cigars festival that's coming up. Like I said, I see you got a lot of artists on there. And is this the first festival that you actually put together?
Yeah, I'm not like a promoter or anything like that, but I've been wanting to I go to a lot of, the big music festivals, Coachella and all that stuff. And I've always wanted to do something like that. And then, I'm just rubbing shoulders with all these different rappers and promoters and everybody in ATX hip hop scene. I'm like, man, let me make a post real quick. So I did, and like 200 rappers like, yo, do it. And I'm like, if there's that many people want it, then I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And it's also good to do that with people that you work with. Makes it easier. You already got a rapport, and then it's like, I know, you know, the work ethic, and they're
it's
gonna
just
be
all about, you know, hip hop. It's not just music. I got some like graffiti, graph artists gonna be out there, break dancers, DJs, all sorts of stuff.
Dope. So it's gonna be a whole event. Awesome, man.
Festival.
Respects. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what are some people that you like to listen to from the ATX music scene?
I got my boy Nez. Nez is dope. He's on a lot of my tracks. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but he's on a few of them. I heard him. I definitely had to work with him. Kenobi he's like my best friend. I met him first coming down here, and so I always listen to his stuff and always working with him. We got a whole collab, like I said, together. He's real dope. Clova's dope. Rap Game Yoda, he's dope. Bars Robinson. I mean, I could go on for days. They're all dope, man. But yeah, a lot of us kind of, it's not like a clique or anything, but a lot of us kind of work together, and you'll see different stuff popping up. G Smith's another good homie. He's dope.
Cool. Yeah, I need to check out some of those guys. I know a lot of them that you mentioned, but there's a lot of great artists out here that.
Oh yeah, the hip hop scene at ATX is popping right
now. It is. It's really, I like it a lot. I saw another funny thing. Well, actually, congratulations. It's been 8 months without a cigarette or a drink.
Yeah.
Is it still like that? And is there any reason for that, or is it just being healthy?
Yeah, I mean healthy, and then like also, you know, just when I'm drinking and stuff, you know, I'm sure it's like this for a lot of people. You know, nothing really good normally comes out of it. I mean, you might have an okay time, but usually you're tired, and you know, I got shit to do. You know, so I kind of just quit, and then eventually it just like became like, well, I haven't drinking this long. I'm just gonna keep not drinking. And then yeah, so everything's just been cool. And then the cigarettes, yeah, it's just I never even wanted to smoke cigarettes. I just kind of got caught on them, and same story everybody's got.
Exactly, everybody says the same thing. It happens though, you know, you're drunk, you take a drag, and you're like, oh, here I go, I'm on cigarettes now.
Yeah,
that's good though.
But yeah,
congrats.
It's been 8 months now. Yeah,
congrats.
I mean, I vape, I smoke, you know. So yeah, I'm not 100% sober.
I know what you mean by smoke though. Yeah. Cigarettes, that, you know, the bad stuff.
Yeah.
So Corona shut the world down in 2020. How was your experience?
Well, I actually work from home, so I was pretty fortunate just to keep working, and then that's where a lot of, you know, because we got some COVID money back and all that. That's where I chose to invest in myself, start throwing these videos up. A lot of people are like, man, what do you do for work? I'm like, I'm not any more rich than nobody, man. I'm just believing in myself. You know what I mean? I'm just putting the money where my mouth is, and yeah. So COVID was pretty good for me. I mean, it wasn't like I you know, came up, but you know, I was able to work, and a lot of people weren't. So.
Oh yeah, to keep it going. That's all that matters, especially when something like that hits. It's just like we were not prepared.
I was seeing people losing their jobs, their houses. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Exactly. Did you get the vaccine?
I have not been vaccinated because I work from home and everything.
Got it.
I don't even go nowhere really, but I mean, I'm not like an anti-vaxxer or nothing like that.
Oh yeah,
I'll get the vaccine. You know,
it's a good question to ask. You know. So you have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How is it being a father and balancing your music career?
It's a lot, man, and working a full-time job. It's a lot, but I do work at home, so you know I don't have to like drive back and forth to work. So I'm either doing music or hanging out with my daughter. But it's definitely busy, especially when you're trying to do shows. You're trying to line up a music festival. You got 50 different artists. You know, you got your significant other. You know, you gotta spend time on me too. You're like, man, trying to pencil this in. You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's real busy, but it's all rewarding. You know, so it's worth it.
Cool. It's all for them though. At the end of the day, you know, that's the thing. And
I'm trying to get up to that level and be comfy.
Yeah. Yep, being comfy, that matters a lot. Yeah. It was good talking with you, man. I'm gonna end this off with what's the one thing that you want people to know you for?
If it's gonna be my music, then definitely some lyricism. You know, I want to be known as that guy where, you know, you turn on that track and every time you're gonna hear something else, it's gonna catch you off guard, or you're gonna walk away remembering some one-liners that I said. So yeah, music-wise, that's what I always try to strive for. But and a lot of white rappers, man, they be trying to put too many words in there. You know, so I try to have that little swagger in there too, but also lyric. lyrics on there.
Yeah, it's all about vibes now.
Yeah.
Well, man, it was great talking to you. Great having you by the studio. Do you want to drop a plug to end it off?
Yeah, man, I'm ATX Cypher on all social medias. Bars, Jars, and Cigars 2022. It's going to be in Weberville, just about 30 minutes from downtown, man. We're going to have so many dope artists. There's going to be some head shops out there, graffiti, break dancers, all sorts of stuff spinning all night long. It's free beer, free river float. Make sure you come check it out because it might turn into like an annual event. So check it out.